These hoes be releasing projects and do not be recouping off their motherfucking shit.
And I feel like it was a Sunday. But I wanted that feature. I was like, Fairs, you gotta go get that money out the bank. He was like, Megan, how you want us to pull $250,000 out the bank? I told somebody from my label, I was like, we need to get Future $250,000 before you leave Miami because I gotta get this first. But anyways, blah blah blah. We got the $250,000.
Okay.
And I had my manager go drop it off to him in the backpack, and he gave me my verse back. First of all, he rapped over the whole beat. Like
he gave you the full.
He gave me the whole
song.
Future experience. Like, yeah, he gave me the whole song. So because he gave me the whole song, I had to go in the studio and I had to like
edit,
put it together. Yeah.
Okay.
So then when I got his verses, I was like, I gotta write some new verses, like, cause I gotta make this make sense. So then I got in the studio with my engineer and then I put the song together and I was like, this is Pressurlicious. This makes sense.
Fire.
I like this. Let's do this.
When he heard it, was he like, what the hell? I gave you 7 minutes. Why is this?
Where'd it go?
And no, like,
we got a few
right,
songs.
But
Nicki cannot say the same. No, ma'am. $250,000 for Pressurlicious, boo. And he did you like that? You ain't even make 6 pennies off that shit that you can rub together, ho?
1 quarter. 0 pennies. Since I realize the images seen here tonight may be wretchedly hideous, I am going to tell you what you can do to end this travesty. You can donate 1 penny to me, Mr. Krabs, also known as Mr. Krabs, the man who doesn't have one.
All right, but you couldn't even promote Hot Girl Summer so you can get you another motherfucking track. This is why you give these hoes mid before you give them the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta test the waters, dip your toe in it, cause these hoes is fucking fake and it's poison. So you don't need to sip. You don't need to sip all the time. And I'm so glad that they don't have another song together. I'm so glad that she only let that bitch on the motherfucking song one time. As she was on her knees basically begging, threatening her whole motherfucking relationship to hop on the track with NickiMinaj. But anybody could want to ever fix their motherfucking mouth to say that this bitch is better. Or to compare. There is no comparison. Somebody had their career made for them, and then the other person made their career for themselves. Because you tell me who else did it. You tell me who else did it. I really want to know who else did it. Nobody. And this is why I love her. This is why, yes, I am all of her motherfucking pussy. I'm deep inside her fucking uterus. Restarting life all over again every time I listen to a motherfucking track. Fendi. Why? Because I love her. Why do you love anything that you love? Protect black women, right? Protect that black bitch. How about that? It's, she brought herself down from the throne, but I just really don't understand how that could be the case when in rap, all these people that are influential commentators, like Joe Budden and DJ Academics and The Breakfast Club and Charlemagne and radio as a whole, something that Nicki Minaj has been proven to be blackballed from. Look at the numbers.
If you watch my Hate Train video, you can see that radio DJs and Nicki Minaj have constantly had something between them. Nicki has faced a lot of animosity from radio DJs, especially New York radio DJs. And one DJ even went so far as admitting that he had asked other DJs in New York to stop playing Nicki's music.
Alright, so yesterday The Breakfast Club played a snippet of the new Nicki Minaj freestyle, Barbie Gone Bad. And after that, they focused on the line where Nicki said that radio had already tried to blackball her, and we found out that Envy was one of those people, but he explained why. Let's take a look.
Nicki, I got mad love for you. I want to tell you something.
Really?
I'm telling you in front of the world. DJ Envy is the only DJ blackballing me. Envy, say what you said off the air.
I thought I was the only one that didn't play her record.
That's
I
right.
mean, I think every other DJ is playing her record, but
that's a shame. You're both from Queens.
That is whack, Envy.
That didn't explain anything. All right, so I think Envy went on to say like Nicki threatened to run up on DJ Self or something like that, and he wasn't feeling that. Am I correct?
Yeah, it was something to that degree. It was something.
So sorry, that clip didn't give enough context, but yeah, is that justification for not playing her tracks on the radio? Then, what do you guys think?
I mean, when Envy, like when it all happened, I ain't gonna front. Like Nicki was kind of when we seen Soulja Boy go with it. Like Nicki was kind of on that. Like, yo, nobody's giving me my appreciation. She felt like she had. I think she felt like she had problems with DJ Self because it was like a little back and forth with the whole Cardi shit prior, and then I think they rectified their situation. But at the time, she was like, yeah, niggas will come down there or something. And Envy was like, yo, there's no way possible we can condone anything happen. If you got your problems, cool, but nobody should be talking about getting physical on no level. So with that being said, I'm not playing a record and no other DJ should. But I didn't know that he didn't know that they fixed their situation.
I'm rocking with DJ Envy with this, man. Listen, I respect the team player in him for that. Yo, if you threaten my mans, we all in the same umbrella. Listen, out of solidarity, I'm not playing a record. This wasn't a nationwide blackball. Of course, I'm not gonna lie, the Breakfast Club is in a lot of markets, so you could probably feel like it is. Yeah. But nah, you threatening my guy, we under the same umbrella. Like, DJs do stick together, or they should. Right. Because, you know, like, at least when it comes to the business of DJing, even just outside of being on the radio, if you have one nigga that's going against the grain or lowballing, everybody fucks the whole game up. So y'all gotta stick together somewhat. So I don't mind Envy saying for what you, and I remember the time when she was talking myself.
Yeah, it got pretty
she
ugly.
was on some like thug shit. Like, yo, listen, I get the booty, you know what I mean? Kind of like that. Like, and I'm not surprised that he stopped playing her record because he said that he was gonna stop. But I didn't know that him, DJ Self and NickiMinaj, they're now cool.
Well, I don't know if they're cool, but
or they rectify whatever
they squash whatever issues they have.
Yeah,
with
you
each other.
probably are a little embarrassed when you're like, damn, bro, I stopped playing the record for you. DJ Self should let DJ Envy know. But as far as blackballing and music, and when it comes to Nicki, do I believe there's someone of a blackball? Absolutely.
So this shows that there are people who are out there who have negative feelings towards Nicki Minaj and want to use their position as a professional within the music industry to limit Nicki's success and impact. Now, it's important here that I make clear that industry support and fan support are two different things. Now, I talked on my channel about when Nicki went #1 with Say So, and also when Nicki went #1 with Trolls. For both of these songs, the Barb's impact was huge in actually pushing them to #1. And so these songs are a really great example of why fan support is totally different to radio support. So you cannot have radio support and have massive fan support. And that fan support is why Nicki is able to peak so high on the charts. But the lack of radio support is why she isn't sticking in the same way as she used to when she was being played on radio regularly. So it's nothing to do with the quality of the music or the quality of the artist, but it's actually a lot to do about internal industry politics.
All of that came together to come against her, to make her feel like a pussy, to make her feel like she doesn't belong in rap because she ain't hard. She can't stand up to nobody coming for her because she ain't said nothing. Oh, she's scary. Oh, she ain't gonna come back because she's weak. She ain't got no bars. She's not a good rapper. You see how Remy ate her up? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But she didn't need to say anything though. But the girls, they keep talking, and the general public has a lot to do with your lasting career, and you also want to continue to make money off of them. You don't want to just deal with the 100,000 fans that you have and just keep on feeding them. You want to evolve and feed the general public so that the general public can become your fans. That's how it works. So when the people in the general public is just spewing all these lies and bullshit against you, what do you do? And she don't even be naming names. She just will say holla 1, 2, and then these bitches gonna speculate like they've been doing. But saying her 1, 2, get these hoes off her fucking clit. Because they definitely be on it. You can sit here and tell me that they don't be on her fucking pussy. Because they be literally inside about her going at somebody. Wanting it. Yet it's female rap unity. Yet before Nicki even came out, these hoes was beefing and shit. It wasn't all kumbaya. All them old hoes stood on fucking stage while this bitch, this big fucking gorilla, Shrek looking built bitch, gonna go on stage, gonna put up a whole eulogy against Nicki. These 30 old bitches that ain't had a career since 1984. But it's female rap unity, right? UNITY. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bitch. The last time you had a sparkle of relevance is when you had your fucking talk show. And bitch, that was what, 2013? The only episode I seen from it is when you had Nicki on it, bitch. You fake ass hoe sitting in fucking group chats, mumbling and cackling about the girl.
Imagine someone sitting home mumbling and cackling instead of paying their motherfucking bills.
Okay?
Y'all mumbling and cackling? Y'all sending group text messages about the motherfucking queen while the queen is in the motherfucking stew? While the queen is building her fucking empire bigger and better than before? I need you peasants!
She's on one.
I need you fucking peasants!
She's on a roll.
You fucking peasants! Pick my fucking fruit out, ho!
Which one?
The fuck you laughing at? Broke people should never laugh! Now hold.
Missy still putting out records today. The rest of these old hoes ain't putting out shit. Yet this bitch ain't selling nearly as much as Nicki. Why? Cause them fans ain't there. All them old hoes ain't buying shit. They ain't buying it. They ain't fucking buying it. When was the last time she grazed the top 10? Oh, that's what I mean. But these are the type of bitches that you want to try to put above Nicki. As if she don't got no impact. Oh, she washed. What about if she washed? These hoes don't even exist. That's what I mean. People want to have an opinion, but they don't be in it enough to even know anything about what they're talking about. Because have you really looked into it? Do you really know? Because you think she needs to say something, or you think she don't need to say something. But what about her feelings? What about how she feel? What about how she think? What about where she from? What about how she operates, period? What about that? What about being an individual? Because who do you know that did it like Nicki? Even Kim can't even fucking say she did it like Nicki. And them shady ass stylists that do it to all the female rappers be trying to make the girls look like each other because they see a formula works. And they want a little bit of style. No man, because you be getting these hoes in trouble. Trying to make them look like each other. They don't even know that this bitch wore this bob back in 1994. Like, okay. Who knew? The stylist. I ain't getting no reference photo. They set this shit up. And that's how it be. That's really how it be. Why? Because the girls ain't got no vision. They don't even want to hear what you got to say, bitch. They gonna give you something and you gonna choose from the lineup. That's it. That's it. These hoes ain't got no motherfucking vision. These hoes is giving their motherfucking careers, and when they take them away, they really feel it. I mean, you see where Normani is at. Where's her label backing? That bitch had to pay for Wildside, and it ain't do shit. It ain't do shit. It was cute. It was a cute song. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't really do much. She paid thousands for that. But this is a black woman. And it's happening today. Do y'all care? No. Because y'all don't listen to her fucking music. And if y'all wasn't going to listen to her music anyway, why did y'all make her a celebrity? So that she would have to end up going and failing in this way, basically because no one's listening to her shit. But I mean, I don't know, she was up in Fifth Harmony, and I thought Fifth Harmony was no, they're not British, but she was in the group. I get it a little bit, but nah, I think that there's a lot that everybody else could have did if they actually cared about these people's careers, but they don't. right? So that they just keep on talking shit. Oh, she should have did this, she should have did that. Yet you don't know that this bitch probably very depressive behind all the shit that they done did to her. So she, like, the decisions that these motherfuckers be making, they not always the most coherent. Yet it makes sense based off their situation, because you regular bitches be fucking up all the time. Literally. And ain't nobody there to check you on it. So give a celebrity a break if they want to go back and forth with somebody once in a fucking while. Especially if they feeling like they're being disrespected, unappreciated, and they're being played for a fucking fool. Everybody that said something up against Nicki Minaj, oh, she did this, she did that, she blackballed me, no receipts, none. It would have been the most damaging thing to Nicki Minaj's career, and you really can't refute it. Yet so much evidence has came out against people like the likes of Jennifer Hough, whom is just a straight liar. A lot of the things, most of the fucking things that she has ever said out her mouth has been a complete fabrication, so much so that she doesn't even fucking remember the shit that she said. She be making that shit up on the fucking fly. That hoe need a fucking paper outline so she can tell her story each time and it could be the same. I don't know why she didn't do that from the beginning if she was going to try to lie from the beginning and be successful in it. That bitch should have been ready with her story and on it. But she going on all these different platforms changing up her story, bitch. The internet is forever and we got your ass. But we supposed to allow this type of shit to happen just simply because it's in the guise of protection, right? But you see these envious hoes that's out here looking for a motherfucking paycheck against bitches that ain't never did shit to them, don't know them from a motherfucking can of paint or a mop. It's ridiculous. Y'all expect so much when y'all wouldn't even do that shit yourself. Y'all wouldn't even do half the things that y'all expect her to do. And y'all don't do. Given the opportunity. So it's just like, shut the fuck up, for real. All the bitches in the comments, bitches is commenting back, and that's what I mean. It's like, okay, I'm not just talking about my ass. Because, like, literally, I was saying from a video earlier where Jason Lee was calling Kenneth a pedophile when his alleged victim was the same age as him. He said that shit like 3 times and with his chest. I'm like, he's not slow. He clearly knows exactly what the fucking word means. He is spreading misinformation just like the rest of the uneducated black bitches in the motherfucking comments. And I am saying that with my full fucking chest because if you look at the profile pictures, they are black women. All right. So when I said, oh, if I was Kenneth, I would go straight to court and be like, you know, defamation. And I know he got it for some money. So he gonna be putting some fucking respect on my name or just stop fucking talking about me, period. Because he like literally just out here bashing me. And he really thought he ate it, but he didn't. And you really got to show these people. Just like Cardi showed Tasha K, you can't be out here lying on me. Especially with your full chest. You best slide that motherfucking allegedly in here and say that shit. So he'd probably opt to doing a rant about her trying to sue him or them trying to sue him and then take it back, but also be throwing in all those jabs. And I hope the judge still throw the motherfucking book at his dumb ass. Because he shouldn't have came out and said that shit. He said that shit live, loud, and proud with his full chest, and he meant it. I think it was very egregious and disgusting to do, and it's just a clear show of to see how like people, bloggers and executives and publications don't like Nicki solely because she's not licking their pussy and making them money. When Cardi interacts with the Shade Room, she's making them money and she's making her money. When she interacts with Hollywood Unlocked, she's making them money and she's making herself money. Like, even when Tasha K was about to be on Queen Radio, and she asked for a payment, and Nicki said, I don't pay none of my guests. I don't pay bloggers to come on and speak for me or talk to me, even on my own show. So she didn't get paid and she didn't show up. And what does that tell you about Miss Onika? She's not into paying people for an opinion, especially because if they gonna come at her now, they would definitely come at her for paying people for an opinion. Oh, especially the way that people like to lie on her right now, it's very clear to me. It doesn't matter what it is, who it is, when it is, they're gonna come for her and they will make sure that it hurts. And that's not fair. That is not fair. They came at her for her brother. They came at her for her daddy burning down the motherfucking house. And now they coming at her for Kenneth doing something back in 1990, whenever the fuck. And actually, it was like 1995 or something like that. Like 4 or 5 years after the Central Park 5 case. No one really wants to sit there, ponder, and think, wow, this did happen in New York. And the police did not do their due diligence in terms of black youth getting in trouble in any case, especially when it had to do with rape. So, you know, there was no rape kit done. There was a lot of things that was not done, that did not occur. So it's very clear to me that New York had a fucking problem back then, during that fucking time period, and it still does. But it is clear that that situation reflects Kenneth's situation in terms of the way that they bullied him. And without his parents there, his parents wasn't even there for a full fucking day or some shit, and they bullied him into signing the motherfucking plea. And in the fucking court transcripts, he says, as he signs the plea, that he didn't do none of that shit. Yet he is signing the plea of guilt simply to take 4 years over the potential 15 when they go to trial. That's what they bullied him into. Now this bitch want to come out and actually, after she lied to the public and said, I never wrote a letter. There was never any letter. There was a letter. And Black Tea Blog and Ash Miracle and Crystal Nicole, the girls, they broke the tea. They broke the news and the story, the scoop been out there. We already knew. We already heard about it. We already knew. But the way that the general public, pretending as though they care about victims and etc., they act like they know that they up and that they privy on this situation, that they believe her so wholeheartedly, yet Jennifer can't even fucking believe herself. That's the crazy part, bitch. And then the fact that Kenneth can't even say anything. Like, he can't come out and say anything about anything, or he will be sanctioned in court per the original fucking judgment. So New York knew what they was doing. Oh, you ain't speaking about this case, you ain't talking about this case, you gonna leave this girl alone, and boom, 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 and if you do, and da, 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 da. And that's really why she was trying to get her motherfucking money and also try to get that motherfucker locked up. Both cases dismissed. Why? It was full of lies, no proof. Yet all these people come against Nicki, and all you see is other black people hopping on that bandwagon. When I would understand if it was real. If it was real, all power to you. She's definitely wrong for that, and he's definitely wrong for that. But it's not real, and it had been revealed that it wasn't real or 100% true. So people don't then follow suit and start talking about it like that. That's the issue. And that's where the disrespect comes in. That's where I don't understand the whole protect black women. Protect who? Because you ain't protecting you. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have an amazing day.
My one thing was, I went into the Disney Channel building and I sat down with the president of Disney Channel and I said, I want to make history. And that's what this is.